to protest fuel subsidy removal. The Arewa Citizens Watch for Good Governance, ACWGG, a watchdog group advocating for governance, says it will protest against hunger being brought by the fuel subsidy removal. The group called for the sack of the Group Chief Executive Officer of the Nigerian Petroleum Corporation Limited, NNPCL, Mr. Mele Kyari, as a replica of the sack of the bosses of the Central Bank of Nigeria and the EFCC. In a statement issued in Kaduna, the chairman of the group, Alhaji Aliyu Sani, said the escalating price of energy in Nigeria has increased hunger in the country. This has led to the increasing cases of petty theft and unusually high mortality in the northern region. According to him, the NNPCLG CEO misled President Bola Tinubu into removing the subsidy of premium water spirit without provision of adequate and viable palliative measures. He said, the mismanagement and corruption within the oil and gas sector has hindered economic growth and contributed to the financial burden faced by ordinary Nigerians. We expect the administration to go after those who have benefited from the opaque subsidy aspiration, just as Nigerians are bearing with the hardship induced by the sudden removal of subsidy. Our people cannot continue to die of hunger while the people that put the situation that warranted the removal of the subsidy continue to enjoy the privileges of their offices. Speaking further, Sani expressed strong disapproval of the reported plan to re-award the pipeline surveillance contract to Tompolo, describing the move as detrimental to the capacity of armed forces to curtail internal and external aggression. He said the president should stop the plan and instead prioritize using the money for the contracts to fund our armed forces to deal with oil thieves in the Niger Delta region. We do realize that oil thieves are not shoplifters or people who just pickpocket, right? And so anyone who is stealing oil sure has connections, sure has power, and sure knows people in government. So asking for the military to curb oil theft is a bit like it's more organized than you think, and it'll probably require someone in the government space to deal with that. Well, we are aware that stoppage of the contract will lead to the emergence of the activities of militants, and the military should take swift and decisive action to crush any form of anarchy. We stand firmly against the activities of militants that threaten national security and impede the progress of our great nation. Wow, interesting. At the end of the day, a protest is just, I don't know when protests have been seen to be effective. For you to actually engage in a protest, I think at this point it's almost like a civilian threat to the government. Like, maybe we expect that when we mention the word protest, the government realizes and is like, oh my days, what is this? But at this point, because I know there will be no protest and it sounds like just a threat, it's highly unlikely the government would even care at all. Well, Buhari, your brother, brought 1 liter of fuel from 86 naira to 230 naira and still increased it to 511 naira in May. after removing subsidy. You didn't protest then. You were shouting Sai Baba, who is suffering more now. Tribe and religion will kill all of you. Have you done this to Buhari? Please get something to do to your future. Obviously, yes, we can argue that some groups don't come out to protest when power favors them or when power represents them, but it still doesn't mean that it's less right. Of course, the bias and the inconsistency proves them to be, untrustworthy. Why did you people not protest against killing in the north, Boko Haram, everywhere? And it's true, I don't think there has actually been any protests, like not just some, when you look at the news and you just see individuals carrying like placards and they don't even look as engaged in the protest. But what you see usually in the south is more the energy of a protest, the anger, the drive. And in the north, we never see anything. And to be fair, especially when it comes to how they be treated, security, everything, they actually have more of a right and more reason, not of a right, but more reason to sort of go against the government. But they don't. Well, probably think about this and don't forget to like and subscribe.